Hi, welcome back to ETS. My name is Abdul Nadeem Muhammad and I am a software developer. In this video, I will be demonstrating the functionality of ETS. ETS stands for Employee Tracking System. Before we get started, let me give you a brief overview on the environment and the features that ETS support. As you can see on the screen, there are three emulators. Each emulator is running Android Marshmallow on Nexus 5 device. I have chosen this device and configuration just for demonstration purpose. ETS is capable of running on any device with any Android operating system. There are basically two types of users using this application. First type of user would be administrator, like managers, supervisor, etc. Second type of users would be the employees of the organization, like field workers, drivers, support engineers, or service engineers. ETS is broadly classified in 5 different modules or features. First feature that ETS support is live tracking. This feature allows administrators to monitor, track, and redirect their employees in real time. Second feature that ETS support is tracking device call history, contacts, and messages for companies' security purpose. Third feature that ETS support is call recording for quality and maintenance purpose. The fourth feature that ETS supports is real-time commands to the device. Commands like locking the device if it is lost or stolen, wiping the device remotely, fetching the current location of the device, remotely turning on any device hardware functionality. The fifth feature that this ETS supports is Messenger, just like the WhatsApp or any other messenger in the market. But ETS is only limited to the employees of their organization. Administrator will have access to all the features, whereas the employees will have access only to the messenger feature or the messenger functionality. We will be exploring each one of these features as we proceed through this video. ETS is already installed on these emulators to save some time. So let's get started. This is the first time that we are launching ETS on this device. So let's go and launch it on each of the simulator. This is the launcher screen of ETS, which enforces the user to give all the required permissions. All these are runtime permissions that user should grant in order for the application to work as expected. Permissions are only asked for the first time. If the user declines any permission, they can turn it on from device settings. So let's go ahead and give the permissions. Once the ETS have all the required permission, it redirects user to the register page using their mobile numbers and send them the one-time password via SMS to authenticate. So let's register the first device, and let's for now this would be the admin device, and I would be giving my mobile number because as an administrator. The other two devices are just the normal users. For simplicity purpose, I'm just selecting the first country that is getting listed here, and I'll just give a random number, 10-digit random number, like 10 times 1. This would be like mobile number registered with 10 times 2. As you can see that the ETS is now enforcing the user to enter the one-time password. The one-time password is sent to the user's mobile device via SMS. Once the user receives their SMS, they can just enter it here and confirm the registration. Let's go ahead and enter the one-time password. This was for the administrator device. This is for the normal user. Even this is for the normal user. In real time, they would be entering the one-time password that they receive on their mobile device. If they give a wrong mobile number, they will never get a one-time password. Let's go and register the other two devices. As you can see, ETS is intelligent enough to distinguish between an administrator device and normal user using their mobile number. It just it just connects to the server and just identifies whether this specific mobile number is like an administrator or a normal user, and accordingly it behaves. Like administrators can see the main menu screen as you see on the first emulator, and the others like don't see any main menu. They are directly just the messenger screen. So the first thing I would like here to do is like change the theme so that it would be easy for us to distinguish. The normal users will have a different theme. Themes can be changed on the fly in ETS. These are very dynamic. You just need to go to the options menu and change the theme. So there are three different default themes. The user can choose any of these. So let me take the blue theme for the normal users. I just set it and the entire theme changes. I'll do the same thing for the other device. They can just again choose the blue theme or the other green theme and they can set it up. But there's another good option for the users, like they can also create their own custom theme. The custom theme requires like 3 different colors that user have to give it. So they just select from the color palette here. For example, let us create one theme for demonstration purpose. If this is a color and this is the color like red and orange, and just give me a little red one, and they can just save this theme like my custom theme 1, my custom theme 1. Okay, you just click on save and they just got a theme added to their default list, and they can just change among those. Let me keep to the blue one. I just set it because these two are the employee devices. I just want the look and feel to be the same. So before we get started with each and every feature of the admin, we'll just focus on the what the normal employees got to do with this. You can see on this device, this is by default showing you the history fragment, which is basically part of the screen, and this is like favorites. Favorites is like it auto scans the mobile device contacts and it identifies the users that are already registered within the same domain, and they just listed. Any user that is not listed here will be either not part of their contact list or may not be using this application. So if you go back to the favorites, and it is also listing the device 1. So this is the device 1 and this is the device 2, because these are the normal users. And this guy is the administrator here. We'll come back to him later. So the first thing that this guy want to do is the device 1 would like to set his profile picture. This would be the very common thing that everybody would like to do. So let's go and see if there are any images in the downloads or the mobile file system. Okay, let's take this picture and see. Okay, so this guy have changed it. This doesn't show up here just because this is like a mini picture that we will be seeing. Let's set a mini picture as well. I'll just set this as a mini picture, and you can see immediately it reflects on all the other devices. It's not only for this one device, it's reflect across the domain, whoever is having this application and part of this domain, they will be seeing this changes. And if you come back, you can also change the message, like, hey, user ETS now. You just save this, and the status message also gets changed. Let's go back to his favorites, and he still doesn't see the device tools profile picture just because he did not change it yet. So let's change his profile picture and give him some other picture, like okay, let me give you this one. Also change this picture like this one. I have just downloaded the celebrity pictures because I don't have my good pictures, so just for demonstration purpose, nothing like offensive here. So now these two guys are listed in each other, and they can like communicate securely within their network. Like if this application is for like business purpose, so since they want to exchange the critical secure information, like documents, scanning the documents, or audio messages, or any business related talks, it's good that they should have their own application like this, rather than you do everything on the WhatsApp, which is like the servers are being maintained by the WhatsApp or Facebook, and they can peep in into your data anytime and figure out what was going on. So this helps, like all the information is like on the servers, developed and set up by the company. So let's go and do little communication here and see what things we have. And by the way, if you go to the history, this is still empty because this guy haven't done any communication with any of these guys. So if you see, by default the chat that says that you have to select a user to get started. So just select a user and let the device one says like hi, or some random message like hi. So you see that immediately the message pops up here. This is as similar to as WhatsApp, and this ETS is capable of delivering like approximately 1 million messages per second. Let's do a couple of other messages here. Yes, sir. So this in the real time that is happening, and this guy can also like send emojis apart from this normal messages. Sometimes like emojis helps to explain your feelings. So like okay, I'll just send it like second like he just immediately receives it. Even he can send it like any emoji. So once this is the device one can also like send like any images could be the scanned images for the bills, or scanned images, or the photocopy of the receipts, anything. So they just need to select it from their camera roll. So as soon as you click on the camera, it asks you gallery icon, it asks you which image do you want to send it. So they just select randomly like this, and this image is like popped up here, and it's waiting for the other user to download it. Let us download it on the device too and see will you receive that image or not. Yeah, we got the same image, and this guy can also again do the same thing using this gallery option. He can also take a snap of the reception, send it. But since this is an emulator, it's very difficult to show you this feature here. The same goes with the video. Like he can also send you the audio recording and the live locations. The same thing can be done on the device one as well. So let us send an audio message here. As soon as you click on the audio, it brings up you the audio panel, and it asks for the user to start and stop recording. Let's start some recording here. As soon as the user clicks on that, it starts recording whatever you're talking, and like there is no limit, like it has to be for 1 minute or 30 minutes or 1 hour. So since this is a business application, they want to communicate something very serious, or they want to just record something for future use, something like that. So still like we can just limit the number of minutes that user can record. That's still in our hand. For now, just 31 seconds. Just stop it. You can play back and listen, or just discard it, or just send it like I'm doing. Like I'm just sending it. As soon as you send it here, the user can, on the device too, the user can listen to it back, and he also gets the delivered notification. On the device one is still not yet downloaded, but he can still see what is the what is the size and how many seconds or minutes the audio recording is of, and what time it was received here. Let us just download it, and this guy is able to receive the audio message as well. He can just play it back. I'm sorry. He can just play it back and also listen to the same thing here. So this is as similar to as like any other messenger, but this can be used for professional use within the organization. I don't have the right images and audios to send across these devices since these are the emulators. For the demonstration purpose, I have just chosen the celebrity images here. So the other things we have it like live location. Live location. If this user want to share its live location with other users, he just sends the live location and he can receive it, and these guys can just patch up with each other when they're on work on the in the city or in the country, anywhere in the country or world. You can just patch up with each other. Okay, so this is all about what the normal users can do, and you can see the history also gets updated every time with whatever the new messages or new information that is being exchanged between these guys. So now the second thing that we will be discussing is like the admin screen. So like admin screen, we have like different functionality as we discussed earlier. The first one is like GPS tracking. The administrator can see the GPS tracking option. This is one of the features that we have discussed. As soon as it goes inside this, all the devices will be listed to him. On the left side, he can just navigate to the specific device starting with name. And since this is the emulator, we cannot like send the real-time GPS locations to administrator, but I'll just simulate it and show you. So before selecting any user, if they just drag it on the left, they don't see anything, just the empty map, they see it. And when the administrator selects the device 1, and he can see a map, Google map, and I can just let's just send some dummy locations to administrator. If he goes to the locations here and just send this location, the maps automatically receive the location and they show the location of the specific device. They can just click on this and see the right information of this specific location, like address and where is this. If the device is like moving in the real time, they can still see the icon moving on the map, just like the Uber or Google Maps. So let us send some locations one after the other from the panel. So the location that as the user moves on the road, they can just see where he is exactly going and which direction he is going, and they can redirect the user to take some other location or some other right turn and patch up to some other customer. So they can just see this one, and this is like history they can see. So let's come back. The same thing goes with the other device as well. So the remote contacts will show you the remote contacts of each device. So if the administrator want to see the remote contacts of the device 1, they just select it, and if the device is having any remote contacts, those are getting listed here. For now, there are no contacts in that. Remote history, they can still see they can also see the remote history of this specific user. So let's simulate one incoming call on this device 1. We say like call device, accepts here, and for example, all the calls here are getting recorded on this device, and the administrator can just listen it back for quality and maintenance purpose. It disconnects the call, and if you refresh the screen, you can see all the calls that have been made from this device. Once the call recording is uploaded to the server, this administrator can actually download and play the call recording and also listen to that. So if he comes back, we have like other options like same thing like chatting, like he can also like communicate with any of these users. The last feature that we have discussed is like server commands. The administrator can send any server commands to any of these devices and restart it. So there are a few other features that still yet to be implemented in this, but for now all these things are up and running and probably will be enhanced in going further. Please leave your feedback on this. Thank you for watching.